Next question. NTX VDCRX. All right. Do you have any words of wisdom for the female fans of K-pop in Colombia who gravitate towards leftist values? Okay, so we talked about Colombia today on today's program. We love Colombia. Viva la Colombia. By the way, Colombia is great food. Salchipapa, incredible. Absolutely remarkable. It is so fattening. I felt gross after. It was so delicious. If you don't know what salchipapa is, like loaded fries, but on steroids. It's incredible. It's just meat, all different kinds of meat, cheese, sauces, fries. Oh, incredible. It's one of the greatest things I've ever had in my life. So we love our Colombians. My advice to leftist girls who lean left, who love K-pop. I mean, you're just going to see a lot of these global K-pop fans like this. My advice is think about why you like K-pop, why you like Korean dramas. Yeah, you might like K-pop for the showy aspect. You might like it for the entertainment value and the pop and flair. But the reason why you like K-pop is because still in Korean society, maybe to a fault, but in Korean society, they uphold beauty as something to aspire for. That's right wing. Now, if you do so in lieu of all the other important things in society, yeah, like that's wrong. You can always get to a point where you take a virtue and you pervert it into a vice. That's all true. I think some of the beauty standards in Korea can be unhealthy. But largely speaking, the reason why K-pop is so popular, you look at K-pop and all these girls swoon over these K-pop boy bands, right? And we also see the girl groups. They're all pretty, they're slim, they're beautiful because Korea still values beauty. Now, you might say it's such a superficial beauty. Yeah, but outward beauty is still a part of beauty. It's not superficial. It is actually a good thing to desire to look your best in public, but also for people. So think about, why do you like K-pop so much? Well, they're talented, so that's also right wing, right? Excellence is right wing, but also beauty is right wing. And so in that regard, like, you like beautiful, talented people who are good at dancing, who are good at singing, rapping, whatever it is that they do. Yeah, like that's right wing. So you can't be left wing because left wing is all about the egalitarianism, equality. K-pop is the cream of the crop in Korean society. So the nature of why you like K-pop, I'm not saying the K-pop industry itself is right wing, but the nature of why you like K-pop is right wing. You value beauty, you think talent and excellence is good. And yes, K-pop idols are the cream of the crop in Korean society. So that's right wing, hierarchy, right? Those things are right wing. But when it comes to Korean dramas, think about, why do the Korean drama heartthrobs hit home so much? Why do you love the story of the Korean drama? The actor, he comes in and he saves a woman, sweeps her off her feet. Even if she's like the CEO of a huge conglomerate in Korea, even if she's like the head of a chaebol, why is it still that you like when a man comes in, saves her? You know, I don't know if you guys watched Perfect Crown recently. And the premise is that the monarchy never dissolved from Korea because Japan didn't colonize Korea. So then it's a modern constitutional monarchy in Korea. And then the crown prince, like there's a scene where he comes in and he saves his future wife from an animal, a boar, I think. No. That's I'm confused. That's a Queen of Tears. Sorry, that's Queen of Tears. Kim Soo-yeon came in and like saved the girl that he liked, his wife. But yeah, so it's like comes in, guy comes in, shooting, boom, saves the girl from a threat. And like in Perfect Crown, for example, she was driving and like someone tampered with her brakes. And then so she couldn't stop her car. And she was really scared. She didn't know what to do. And then the crown prince comes in with his car. And then gets in front of the car. And at the risk of his own life, the car collides with his car. And he saves her life, slows down the car. Girls love that. They're like, oh, so beautiful. So 멋있어. So wonderful. Why? That's masculine. That is traditional. That is right wing. A man being a protector for the woman. You never see in Korean dramas that are popular, the woman come in and save the guy's day from imminent danger. You don't see that. Because it doesn't work. Why? Because right-wing values are universal principles that resonate with every single human being. Because right-wing values and right-wing structures are rooted in reality, but also in goodness, truth, and beauty. So all the best Korean dramas, the best examples of K-pop, the reason why you like it is because it's right-wing. Again, I'm not saying the industry is right-wing. A lot of these actors and celebrities are super hard left in Korea. But what I am saying is that the reason why you like K-pop is because you see a good-looking man, a tall man, a beautiful woman, a talented one who can sing, dance. They're the cream of the crop. They're the aspirations for society. There's a hierarchy. No one is equal. Not everyone is the same. And they're not trying to quash distinctions among groups of people. Yes, that's right wing. That's right wing. And left wing, like left wingers, try to squash all distinctions among peoples. Because why? Left wing ideology is an ideology of envy because they abhor and they don't like that some people have more than they do. And I think that's actually why K-pop has so much of an overlap between the global South leftists is because a lot of, I believe, global South leftists are very insecure. That's why, like we said previously, they constantly identify with their past colonial status. We used to be colonized. We were colonized. We were oppressed in the past. That's their entire identity. But so they're so insecure. And then when they see just pure examples of greatness and beauty coming from Korea, they're like, oh, wow. They're like captivated by it. But that's why you see a lot of leftist K-pop stans and Korea drama fans try to tear down Korea now too, because they're like, oh, I love it. Wait, that's not fair. They used to be one of the poorest countries in the world. Now they're like on the world stage. There's something wrong there. Okay, I'm gonna tear down Korean society. I'm gonna have a false. I'm gonna create a false image of Korea and Korean people. See that just nasty, nasty people. So reject leftism, reject jealousy and envy, appreciate goodness, truth, and beauty. That's what I have to say to the Colombian girls who love K-pop. And I was in Colombia last year, and it's so funny. Everywhere I went in Colombia, they were like, Coreano, Coreano. And there's so many of them. They're like, oh, photo, un photo, un photo. And I'm like, there, I feel like a celebrity in Colombia. They love me here. So I love Colombians. I know a lot of Colombians love Koreans. But that's what I would have to say to girls who love K-pop and Korean dramas, but lean left. Understand that it is because of right-wing values that you like said media.